set to be released, traded, Kendall Fuller released, the team not picking up a corner in the first wave of free agency or at the top of the draft. Do you think a secondary can still operate without maybe like that type of investment in a cornerback? You can still operate with the guys.
Yeah, all of that to me doesn't matter. It matters about who we have on our roster, how well we develop them, how well they do their job, and as a unit, all 11 guys working together and putting the best product on the field. Where a guy came from, where we got him from, all of that is secondary to once they're here, what they do. So that's our focus. That's definitely my focus. And I'd say that focus has been put on the field through phase 1 and phase 2, and it's been phenomenal. So that's really where our mental is at, and we're not too concerned about where guys came from, just now that they're here, what they do.
I think a big part of that is a belief that Cam Smith can turn the corner. What have you seen out of him that could maybe lead you to believe that would be the case?
Cam's been awesome. He's here every day. He's working hard. The biggest thing that I talked to him about for this offseason is development. His rookie year, he came in. As a rookie, you're just trying to figure stuff out. Last year, he had a lot of injuries in and out of the lineup, so he didn't really get to develop. So our offseason, our whole purpose of showing up every day is to develop. His development is going to lead to his success on the field, and we leave it at that. We don't set what we want it to look like, how we want it to get there, how fast it should get there. It's really just focusing on his development. And he's done an awesome job at that. He is locked in. He's showing up every day. He's learning. He's playing fast. And he's being a great teammate, so he's doing everything we're asking him to do.
What do you think are Jason Marshall's strengths?
Obviously, just easy. You can see on paper he's a big corner. He moves really well, and he's a super efficient and productive mover. So as a big corner, being able to get your hands on and still keep your feet under you, that allows you to cover a big variety of receiver. What he's doing a great job of in this offseason is the things that we pinpointed throughout his college career that we want to improve on, and we can make adjustments to get him to be super productive. That's what we're working on right now, and he's doing phenomenal at that.
How hard do you think it is in this league for a rookie to contribute right away? Any rookie?
Yeah, I mean, it's 100%. It's difficult. It's definitely doable. You look at our last 3 years, Kader, Ethan played. Obviously, Storm played last year. So 3 years in a row, we've had guys. They all happen to be undrafted, but, again, that doesn't matter to me. We all had guys in their first year contribute. So that's getting the right people. Obviously, they have to have the skill set to do it, but it's also getting the right makeup. They got to be someone who's going to show up, put in the work, put their head down, learn, and then be able to apply it on the field. So that's our job through the whole process of finding the right guys who can do that. And then once they come in and they can apply it all, if you put it all together, you put it all together. But there's always a natural learning curve for all of them. Some do it better and faster than others, and you try to find that football instinct that can help apply stuff quickly. But I'd say it's a case-by-case basis. It's definitely difficult, though. I mean, you're covering the best athletes in the field, so it's not an easy task.
I know he's done it some, but will there be possibly even more opportunities for Kader Kohou to show some positional versatility in the slot and also on the boundary?
What's awesome so when I got here, it was 4 years ago, it was Kader's rookie year. So, we've grown in the NFL together. So, for me, it's been awesome to see his growth and development. Obviously, he showed his versatility last year. We came in with a plan into the offseason last year on what we wanted to develop in his game. We came in with a plan of schematically how we could use him in different ways, and he bought into that. He took all the time in the offseason and training camp to apply the things we talked about, and obviously he had a great result as we got into the season. So his versatility is an asset for us. Everyone around him, and same thing with him, he's got to continue to develop, but that versatility is only as useful as the pieces around the versatility. If he moves around and that makes a job harder for somebody else, we got to find what's the best way for us to win. So he showed he can do it. Great. We have that. We'll work around it. As much as we can use everyone's skill set, we'll do that.
Has there been anyone in particular who you've been impressed by so far?
Honestly, I'm not going to put anyone specific because this group as a whole, we set what we want this offseason to look like, and we have done that. So I'm extremely excited about where everyone's mindset is at in building a culture and setting a standard and upholding that standard every day. So we've done a phenomenal job at that as a position group. The expectation is for that to get 1% better every day, but they've been doing that, so the whole group's been awesome.
I guess a better way to phrase that is, who has stepped up as a leader, or leaders with the loss of, not the loss, but the eventual loss of Jalen?
Yeah, I think naturally Kader's done a great job because he's been here. He understands for the rookies, he gives a great perspective of a guy who came in as a free agent and played right away and what that took for him to do that. So he's naturally stepped into it just by him being one of the older guys on how the room shook out and also his experience. Artie Burns has been in the league for a while. Kendall Sheffield has been in the league for a while, so those guys have a unique perspective also just on their past and their strategy to improve and what they've done to help them still be in in their careers for this long. So I think the natural leaders, just from how long they've been in the league, they've done a good job at stepping up and helping those young guys come along.